Hello and welcome to this live video, or this replay if you're watching the replay. I'm going to get this elastic off my wrist right away here. Okay, this is the first episode in this kind of like mini series that I'm doing, where I'm going to introduce this indie author holiday giveaway that I am organizing, and also interview each of the authors. One of which I am, but it's very strange to interview oneself, although I might try to figure it out. But first up, we have Cortney Murchie. Tell me if I'm saying that wrong whenever you come online. There you are. Joined. How do I add you? Click on you. Add as a moderator. How do I remove? I don't want to remove you. I want to invite you. There's got to be a way. This button? Aha. And it says I invited you. Are you coming? There, we did it.
We did it.
We did it. We're matching. We both wore green sweaters.
We did. Mine's holiday themed.
Mine is just a green sweater.
Oh, mine just came in, so I figured let's be festive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Is this your like first official like author-y type interview?
It is.
Oh, cool. No pressure. All right.
No pressure at all. Thankfully, it's you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Because the book's out.
The
right?
book is out today.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Today.
Congratulations. We share a book for your birthday. Because my book's also out today.
I know. Congratulations.
Yeah. Look at us.
We're just awesome.
Hell yeah. So we have to co-write something next, obviously.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, when we have a second to breathe.
Yeah.
But
We totally do.
We'll do.
Yeah, we have all the time in the world.
Yeah. Great. Between mom life and already author life. And
yeah. We've talked about it before, so we should just do it. Yeah.
That honestly, that's how Gabby and I did it. We just did it.
Right. I think that like in this day and age, that's just kind of how you have to do it. You just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
And don't fuss about it. So is that like, talk to me about your process for writing The Holiday Date.
Well, I think you actually know my story about it.
I do, but
yeah, you do.
Nobody else does.
Nobody does. I put my kids down for a nap one day, and I woke up from also having a nap, and all of a sudden I just had this, it just all came to me. And I'm pretty sure I immediately texted you and I said, oh my God, I have an idea for a book. And I just wrote it. It just kind of came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really actually have a process whatsoever other than like taking a nap.
Vomit.
Yeah. It was just word vomit. There was no planning, no nothing. It was just, this is it.
And I was lucky enough to edit it, so I'm super cool about that.
Yeah.
And you did the cover, which is super cool.
Thank you.
That you did the cover and the formatting. So you did like a lot of it all by yourself and fast.
It was really fast. I'm slightly crazy.
Next time you'll be slower?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, like next time when I'm already writing the next one, that's not going to come out for a while.
But I'm very excited for this one. It's not about me, but I feel like this one's about me. So I'm very excited about this one.
Like you might like play a small part in like the character. Who knows?
I don't know. If you guys read this book, when you guys read this book and you see Jules, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a
little bit. Yep. Exactly. Just like Karis might be like, a little bit. A little bit. Yeah.
How did you choose that name? Because I've never heard that before.
It was on the list of baby names that I wanted so badly. And it got vetoed hard.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't even know where I heard it. I think like years and years ago, I worked with a girl and her niece's name was Karis or something, or she knew somebody named Karis, and I heard it and I was like, that is a beautiful name. And I just kind of loved it. And then when I had children, it was quite quickly vetoed. Along with most other names. So most names that had made it onto the baby list that didn't make it end up in some form in my books.
Absolutely.
Except like there are people in the dog in my book, for example, is actually the name of the dog of somebody I did go on a Tinder date with.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's fine.
different breed of dog, but I thought it was cute, so I was
It's
like,
like
I'm stealing your dog's name.
it's like a little Easter egg for those of us who know the story behind the story behind the story.
Exactly. There's a little bit behind the story.
Just one or two Easter eggs. It's fine.
It's completely fictional. My book is entirely fictional
Yeah.
in a way.
See, I've never done online dating, so I have nothing to add to that realm of like, yeah, I totally like went on this date with this guy and it sucked, or
Mm.
like I got nothing to add to that. So I just love listening to other people's.
Well, like for anybody who does read the book, like, and you get to the date with Tinder Matt, that is a legitimate date I went on. So
Yeah.
that'll give you like some sort of foray into like online dating and how horrendous it really is.
I can't. That was a true story.
That was
That's
the,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Really.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I didn't tell you?
Maybe I'm so horrified by it, I just blocked it out.
Yeah. I wrote it into a story.
That's how we just deal with our trauma as
Oh,
authors.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We just write it into fiction.
Cheaper than therapy, and we make money from it.
Exactly. Well,
Well, it
I
can.
use it to pay for my therapy.
Yeah, great.
Right. Yeah.
So you said, I'm going to try to be professional.
Okay.
So you said that you were already working on the next book.
Yeah.
Let's pretend I know nothing and I don't
No,
get
nothing.
hourly updates. Please tell me what you're working on next. Is it something to do with this book?
It is. I decided to make it into an entire series. So the Christmas date is the holiday novella. And then the next one is actually going to be a full length, and it is Jules, which is the best friend, and her story. So you will still get like all of the characters from the novella, but it's going to be mostly Jules's story. But Karis is going to be a huge part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
As she should be. Yeah.
exactly.
Um,
Besties are like.
I'm very excited about it, as you know. So the male main character, Ollie,
Mhm.
he has two best friends who I love the boys so much. I love them.
Because surprise, there's one that's coming out with him too.
Yes. Do they each get one, or are you smushing them?
I haven't actually decided. I kind of like. I think they're going to be two separate ones.
We'll see how like it vibes out.
Yeah, we'll see.
As much as we like to pretend that we're in charge, I mean, I don't know
We're
how
not.
your muse works and your characters work, but I am not in charge of anything.
No, like out of nowhere, Jules got her own chapter.
Yeah.
That was not planned. That just kind of came out of nowhere. She's just like, "Hey, I need you to write this down."
The mic,
Yeah.
please and thank you.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I'm really excited for the boys' books, however it works out. Because I loved them and I wanted, like, some of my favorite scenes were of Ollie with the guys, which is
Right?
silly because it's Karis's book and I know that, but
Yeah.
I'm a supporting character girl. I just want more of
Right.
it.
I know. Well, and that's why I just like sat down and thought about it, and I was like, no, you know what? Jules needs her own book because Jules is really quirky and she is very opinionated and she just has so much of a backstory that just needs to be told.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited.
And her girlfriend. I mean, it's not official in the book, but let's say
Yeah.
girlfriend
Yeah.
because it is what it is.
Exactly.
She's great too. Angie's great. I love her.
Angie is
I
fantastic.
mean, we see like 2 seconds of her, but you just know from like the energy
Yeah.
that you wrote into her that she's an
Yeah.
awesome character. So I'm excited to see more of her as well.
I can't wait to get to the Angie part
Because you're
because it's,
just in the beginning right now.
it's the very beginning. And
And are
there
the
is a
words
lot
flowing?
of, it is going so
Good.
good. I can't wait. I'm going to send you updates.
Okay, good.
There are some good ones. Yeah.
Yes, and like maybe this time if I read it like along the vibes, then we will
Yeah.
have like a smoother process then
Yeah, instead of me like doing it to like the last second and being like, "Oh my God, here you go."
yeah, and me going, "Oh, we'll do it. We did it. We did it."
We did
Yeah,
do it. You will be happy to know that I have started indenting my paragraphs.
we can't talk about it. I'm traumatized by it.
I pre-warned you. I just hate doing it. I don't know why. I just hate doing it. So anybody who is watching this and who writes or reads, sorry, I hate indenting paragraphs.
It wasn't the bane of my existence. That's too dramatic. But I was like, indent, 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 indent.
I know. Every time I got like an email update, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So I made it easy this time.
At least you didn't get like an email every single time I indented. Like at least they kind of like clumped them together, the
They do.
notifications. Thankfully.
Yes.
That would get hella annoying.
It would be like 74.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That would suck.
Yeah.
So you're part of this awesome giveaway that we're doing.
It is a pretty awesome giveaway. Sorry.
Super dope.
I went for a massage and I have hair all over my face.
That's super. That's fine. That's normal. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like start dripping snot here soon. I'm trying to be cool about it, but like
It's winter in Alberta.
it's winter in Alberta, and I'm wearing a sweater inside because like for vibes, but it's still hot
Right?
inside because it's November 16th and there's not a drop of snow outside. Drop, flake, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's fine.
Is it?
We can, yes. Yes. Very much so. It is very much so. I'm not a snow person. I moved to Alberta and I knew there would be snow, but the fact that it's November and we still don't have snow, I'm quite okay with.
Okay, but last year we had no snow on Christmas Day.
I think I was okay with it.
Oh,
My birthday's in December, so I'm so used to snow all the time. I just really enjoy it when there is none.
okay. I can respect that.
Yeah.
I'm very firm in my like no snow before or on Halloween.
Yeah.
And it's mostly like a leftover rule from my 20s because I was always in like thigh-high boots and tiny skirts and like
Yeah.
costumes that were not winter appropriate.
Yeah.
So, and now we have
Well,
kids and we
and
don't
that's
have
like when you, like back then, it's like when you went to the bar and you were wearing those costumes and you also didn't believe in coats.
no coats.
No.
No
Why
coats.
would you need a coat? No.
To ruin the vibe of this
Exactly.
$90 costume I just bought? No thanks.
Exactly. That should cost like $2 because it's about $2 worth of fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't
And
start.
this year I threw an entire sheet over myself and cut holes in it and went as a ghost.
Okay. A sexy ghost?
No. I went as it's cold outside and I'm taking my kids trick or treating.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's the ghost.
How would one be a sexy ghost? Like a cinched belt, maybe?
Maybe with some like fishnets and heels.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe.
maybe.
We can make it happen.
A photo shoot idea for next year, perhaps.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Sexy ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay. Christmas.
Yes,
Back to Christmas. We have a vibe to go here.
We do.
So, did you intentionally pick Christmas for this book? Could you have done it with a different holiday? But that was a choice.
I could have done it without like a holiday in general. But I love Christmas with my entire soul. So it just like when I woke up and I was like, oh, this sounds like a good idea. I should make it a Christmas book.
Yeah.
It just worked.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, I'm obsessed with Christmas and Christmas lights. So, well, Karis is going to also be obsessed with Christmas and Christmas lights.
Yes.
Which she is. Yeah.
So, are you a Hallmark movies girl?
100%.
Because you put it in the book, I remember that.
Yeah, and I am also very much like in the book where like if I am having a bad day in June, I will watch a Hallmark Christmas movie. Prime is great for that. I can watch them all year round if I want. I'm just at the point now where they don't release them fast enough, and I feel like I've watched them all.
Have you seen the trailer? I don't know if it's out yet. Maybe the one about the snowman who comes to life on Netflix.
No, but I feel like I've read a really inappropriate book that's very similar to that.
Listen, it's that. Whatever you're thinking, I'm pretty sure it's that, but like Netflix
amazing.
appropriate. Yeah.
All right.
I think it's
All right.
hot something. I don't know.
Ooh, it sounds like it could be very similar to that book.
It's got Gretchen Wieners in it from Mean Girls.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I have not seen the preview for that, but I 100% will be adding that to my list.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's got hot in the title. If anybody watching knows what it's called, feel free to comment. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
it looks pretty intense. I'm very excited for the Lindsay Lohan new Christmas movie.
I didn't even know she had a new one coming out. See, look what happened.
Dude,
I started writing,
it looks,
and then all of a sudden everything went away.
yeah.
I haven't read, I haven't watched anything.
You've been very busy making art.
I have
Yeah,
been.
that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, exactly.
So this is not your first book,
It
though.
is
Tell me, as if I don't know, tell me about your other book.
my other book came out in September, and it was a poetry collection.
No chill. So we have a book that came out in September.
Yep.
And we have another book that came out in November.
Yep.
Not
Because why not?
not quite twins, but pretty close to twins. Do you know how to chill?
No. No, because I've already finished poetry collection number 2. Managed to write a short story for you.
You did. You did also do that.
Yeah, and I'm also working on my next book.
Yeah. No chill.
And I'm also raising twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Fine.
it's and I'm online dating.
It's fine. I could never. I don't think I'll ever do it. I'll never do it. Online dating. No.
I honestly don't recommend it. It is kind of a nightmare.
So maybe stop. Question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, question mark.
Question mark. Emphasis on the question mark.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no, yeah.
This
Yeah.
so like I should, but I'm not gonna.
Good.
Yeah. That's okay. That's how I am about like I should stop writing so much.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm not gonna.
No.
This year, I don't know
I'm not for that. I will push you to keep writing. Just keep doing it.
This was supposed to be my year off publishing, and I published 2 books, and 3 if you count Sweet Better Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then organized the new anthology.
Yeah.
So,
Which is amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
It is really amazing.
I think is it very soon. We're like deadline for like sending in stories, and we have to like do the next phase. I get to format all of it. I'm very excited.
I could imagine.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
You're like so excited.
I'm
all the time in the world.
I am excited. I'm just very overwhelmed. Anthologies are a whole thing,
Right?
man.
Well, I can only imagine. Like I wrote a small novella and that was enough. I was like, good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So
thankfully I figured out formatting now, so that's fine.
How much longer do you think Jules' story is going to be?
Jules' story is going to be a lot longer than the novella. Like, yeah. I think the novella was like 32,000 words.
Something like that.
Yeah, and I like have barely touched her story, and I'm already at like 12,000.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So longer.
Significantly longer. Like it will 100% be full length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's very exciting.
So does Jules get a holiday too, or are we just going to leave the holiday energy with this one?
You know, I was thinking about that. But because of the way I want to tell her story, Christmas does play a part in it.
Okay.
Because Angie is in it. So as you'll see in the Christmas Day, like Angie and Jules at Christmas time. So that's going to make a big appearance in the second half of the book.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's still Christmas energy, but it's not like...
Mm-hmm. It's not like fully Christmas themed like this one was.
Yeah, because Christmas was like, I wouldn't say it was the vehicle behind it, but it was like very heavily influencing of the plot mm-hmm. and like things that happened in the plot. Whereas, yeah, very cool.
Yeah. Well, you can't. I had to have Christmas.
Of course.
I love Christmas.
Mm-hmm. I probably am never going to get sick of writing holiday romances, honestly.
Yeah, no, it was so much fun because of how much I love the holidays, I think it made it even more fun because I was like, well, heck yes, I can write about Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Standing in front of Christmas trees and sitting in front of a Christmas tree contemplating it my entire life while drinking hot chocolate because that's what just somebody does. If
Yeah.
they
Well,
don't, they really
my
should.
Christmas tree is up, so I can do that now.
So is mine. Mine's just not decorated yet. Now that it is past Remembrance Day, I will decorate it. Um, but I also have tiny humans that are like complete feral beasts. So I have to wait until they're either sleeping or not here.
See, and I just like lucked out. Isabella is so calm about the tree. Like she decorated it this year and she was just so gentle, like putting them on the branch and like positioning everything so perfectly. And maybe I passed my OCD on to her. I don't really know. We don't have to talk about it. Um, but yeah, she's always been very like respectful of the tree. And I'm just like, thank you. Thank you so much.
See, like the
And sorry.
kids, the twins aren't too bad. Like they're obsessed with turning it on and off right now because I've got one of those like step buttons for it.
Oh,
So they
that's cool.
fight over it. It's really cool. But they fight over it. So then Charlotte turns it on and then Theo has to go turn it on off and then turn it back on. And then it's a whole thing. And then because it's pre-lit, they're sitting there and poking all of the lights. And it has pine cones on it. So they're trying to like pull them off. I was like, please don't break the tree. Um, so I had like fluffed it out and it looks beautiful because it's obviously a fake tree.
Yeah.
And now it's a little bit mangled again.
Oh,
Yeah, so
they're also tiny. They're just toddlers.
they are.
Are they still toddlers?
Well,
Are they technically?
I don't know. At what age are they not toddlers anymore?
I don't. I see. Here's the thing. I called Bella toddler till she was 4, and I know that that's not correct.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, they're not even 3 yet, so
toddlers.
they're still toddlers.
Yeah.
I still call them babies.
Oh yeah.
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 I'm pretty sure they're always just going to be referred to as the babies.
The babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Belle has
Yeah.
now gotten into a phase where she's like, "Mom, I'm not a baby," and I'm like, "Listen, yeah, you are."
I had Charlotte say that to me. Mom, I'm not a baby. I'm like, well, no, you are. I created
Oh
you. You are my baby still.
yeah.
Sorry. Just like every time I say, whose toes are these? And she said they're hers. I was like, no, I made them. They're mine.
Yeah.
She'll get it one day. That's okay.
Yeah. She'll get
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If she chooses to have babies in this insane world we live in, she'll get it.
Or she'll just deal with the fact that I'm just going to say it to her for the rest of her life and she'll just have to accept it. Mhm. Yeah.
Mom stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, back to not. Can we just not talk about mom life for 2 seconds? Let's get back to author things. Jeez,
Yes, author
back there.
things.
So you said in your little, yeah, be professional. You said in your little questionnaire that we
Mhm.
did together, which I'm going to post after our chat here, that your favorite scene kind of was like chapter 1, like all of the chapter 1, which is great.
Yes.
I love chapter 1. But like what scenes section of the book were like tricky to write? Like what you had to like push through anything or you were good the whole time?
Mm, I think I don't think I struggled too hard. I think I really making it a short novella was the hard part because there was so much more I wish I had time to write into it,
Yeah.
which we had talked about. Um, but I just didn't have the chance to write that in. Like their break apart where they didn't see each other. Like I wish I could have expanded
Yeah.
on that. So
Yeah, fair
that
enough.
was really hard because there were so many things I wish I could have said. So I don't know, maybe down the road it'll just get like a rewrite.
A little bit expanded. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll just expand the novella into a novel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people, like lots of authors, especially like authors from 40, 50 years ago that had like really problematic content, they edited certain things out. Like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, for
Yes.
example, um, had so much rewrites done because of so much problematic things.
Don't know. Don't know what was problematic with that.
Well, I just recently read it to Belle a couple months
Oh,
ago, and I
okay.
was like, this is this is edited. There was paragraphs I had to skip because of the like fat phobia
Yeah.
and the whole thing. So what I'm saying is you have like well within your rights to like do a second edition that's expanded. And
Yeah,
the nice thing about doing your own cover is that you can make it bigger and make it smaller and
exactly.
do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I love I loved my cover.
You really nailed it. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Both of
you.
your covers are beautiful. And I
Thank
say
you.
this as a cover designer. Like,
Well, thank you.
yeah.
Have you seen the next one for the second poetry book?
Yes, I think you sent it to me.
Black and red?
Hmm. My brain is fried. I'll have to double check. I'm sure it's stunning either way.
It
I think
it very much plays off of the first one
perfect.
with the like sketched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how my cover is going to go for my poetry book, which I wrote 6 new poems last night, so it might come out soon.
Oh, I'm so excited. It is
It's a
like
lot.
it's probably one of my most anticipated releases
Yeah.
is your poetry book.
Oh God.
I am
I hope.
so excited for it.
I hope nobody reads it. It's so personal.
Oh, trust me, I get it. Poetry books are like the most personal thing, and it's like literally writing your heart and soul into words and just being like, please stop judging me, but read this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, last year, I don't know if Haley's online with us, but last year I helped Haley publish her poetry
Yeah.
book. And the whole time, like I read through it and I was just like, you're so brave. Like there's no effing way I could ever publish a poetry book. I'm doing it now because I'm insane. But
I think it
yeah, like,
happens.
and then I read your poetry book and I'm just like, you guys have the balls to like put this out there?
Yeah.
What do you mean? So like the only reason I'm doing it is because you guys have made me so brave.
You can
But
do it.
I hope nobody fucking touches it. Never buy it. Don't read it. Don't open it.
Oh, I am buying it. And I'll be
I
like, please, please sign my copy.
Part of me is like I want to do it and I want to go big and I want to like go to poetry readings and I want to like put it on YouTube, and the other part of me is just like maybe I just leave it in notes app forever. Maybe nobody reads it ever. I just send it to you in like a Word doc and you read it and that's it.
And then I'll be like, you need to publish
I know.
this.
So Shan't send it to you in a Word doc, actually. Never mind. I don't know what there's no poems. I didn't write poems. I didn't write poems.
Liar.
Oh, I think I have one more very good question for you, and we'll have to finish soon. So,
All right.
um, da, 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 uh, you said you wanted to be a writer since grade 5 or 6,
I did.
and then you dabbled in journalism and
I
poetry and
did.
all these cool things.
Yeah.
So, in 3 minutes or less,
Okay.
please tell me about your journey from a little baby writer to now an author.
Um, I don't, it kind of just like happened. Like I would remember being really young and I was obsessed with reading. And I was like, Mom, I'm gonna be a writer. And she's like, okay, you can do what you want to do. And then through school, like I excelled in English classes and I took all of, when I was in high school, I'm from Ontario, so we did school a little bit differently. I had grade 13 even. So like all of my English classes, like I was finished all of my creative writing and English classes by like grade 10. Like I had finished all of them.
Yep.
And then I was like, well, now what do I do? So I just continued to write. And then I would enter writing contests and like I've got random poems like published in like coffee table books that I've never even seen. And then when I moved out to Alberta, I started writing for like optometry magazines
That's
because
cool.
I work in optometry. So I started doing that, and when COVID hit, I kind of took over and did it as a blog, and then I decided, no, you know what? I actually want to do this. And then I came to you and I said, how do I do this? And you helped me.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
well, that's my job. That's what I want my job to be one
right?
day when I'm a grown up.
When you're grown up. Really? I still want to be a writer when I'm a grown up.
See, and that's the thing is like anybody can be a writer, and most people are, but you're an author now. Remember?
Yes, thank you.
which is
It's
cool.
that imposter
Oh
syndrome,
yeah.
right? Yeah, like hardcore.
Yeah. I will not count the number of books over there on my desk because if it's 10, I think it's 10. I think it's over 10 now. I can't, in my little brain, can't say I'm an author of 10 books.
I
There's,
know I still struggle saying I'm an author, knowing that like I have published now.
yeah.
And it makes me feel good knowing that I can say that, knowing that you have written how many books, because they're all on my shelf right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, oh, a thumbs up. Hello, thumbs up.
It's because
How do we do it?
I think because I don't know what happens on FaceTime all the time too, and
Just does it randomly. Hopefully other people saw that so that we're not
hopefully
why are
so we're not just like yeah.
throwing gang signs.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that it's 4 o'clock now, so we have to say
It is fun.
farewell. But I
Yes.
hope that
That went
this
really
was a
quick.
fun. I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, usually we're on the phone for like 3 hours, so
That's accurate.
I'm gonna call you for like a quick question, and then Isabella's like, "Could you make dinner?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." I
Like,
gotta get off the
oh,
phone.
yeah. Yeah.
Thank
And
you so much.
it's usually our Tuesdays off, so
Yeah,
well, my Tuesdays off, yours Tuesdays not off.
never,
And I no,
never off.
no, never.
I was up till like 11 p.m. last night doing marketing stuff. So,
Which is better than me waking up realizing, hey, my book released today. I should probably post something.
but it was brilliant. You always stress so much about your marketing stuff, and then it's always stunning.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you. It's just Canva.
Listen, we love Canva.
We
We
do.
love Canva.
Yeah.
There was
I do everything Canva.
there was a minute where like everybody was like ban Canva, block, and I was like absolutely not.
No, I
I
will
will use
use
the
Canva for
yeah.
everything.
I will be keeping Canva. Also, it's a woman-owned business. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that makes it even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't quote me on it.
All right.
Don't put that in the Edmonton Journal, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay. I'm going to check it now.
Thank you so much for joining me for this very first interview.
Thank you for having me.
And everybody who's watching, go buy Cortney's books, because she is a two-time published author. And make sure that you join our giveaway and share the posts and follow all the people so that you can win not one, not two, not three, not four, but like 11 signed
Which is
books.
amazing.
Bonkers.
That's such good. It is such a good giveaway.
I might just keep it. I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna keep it. But like,
I'll just send an extra book for you.
yeah, maybe do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
All right.
Okay.
So long, farewell, everybody.
Right.
Thank you for watching. And I will be back in 30 minutes with another author. So stay close to your phones.
Bye.
Bye.